you chose that particular opportunity? Like
why I chose it?
Yeah.
Because you were going.
Oh.
It wasn't an arbitrary choice. It's like, oh, what a coincidence. We're both going on the same day.
That's the only reason you went then.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yoga. Didn't want to do yoga, but what the heck? No, that was really, see, I think one of the first decisions on something like this is what kind of class. Is it going to be the intensive or the recuperative yoga? And for this particular one, it was recuperative, and I think it was a good fit for what we were looking for. Where you have morning of yoga, and then the rest of the day you just get to do what you want. And the fact that there's a lot to do in Puerto Vallarta, and the fact that you're staying right in the middle of town, everything is just a small walk away from the casa. It's just an incredible location. There's restaurants nearby, there's entertainment, there's art galleries. You're not very far from the old town. It's just makes it a really kind of magical week in a way. Just away from the hustle and bustle of Calgary and into a completely different environment. And the casa was a kind of a special experience in itself. The fact that we got lunch every day, and it was a very healthy lunch, with fruits and vegetables, and and of course that's the first meal of the day. You started yoga at 8 in the morning, and you don't eat your first meal till 11:30, 12 o'clock. Wow, it tasted pretty darn good. And I think it was a real plus, the fact that every evening there's an opportunity to go out, dine in Puerto Vallarta. There's a good variety of restaurants. There's a good variety of restaurants close to the casa, so it's not very far to wander along, find something that you like. Or if you don't want to just wander, the people that you're with have already preformed opinions about some of the restaurants that are around in the area, and you can talk to them and get some suggestions and go out and experience some of the Mexican cuisine. It's fantastic. And the day off, the Wednesday, that was kind of special. And I'm sure everybody has their own idea of what you want to do on a day off. For us, it was going to the botanical gardens for the day, which was, I think it was a great choice. Finding the local bus and taking a ride through the countryside and getting to the botanical gardens. Great restaurant there. Just a nice laid-back day in Mexico, and then hop back on the bus and into town again. Real fun.
And I came to the retreat after a very extended break away from regular practice, and it was wonderful to come into that type of format where I could ease back into it and experience some very gentle openings on a regular day-to-day basis. And it really allowed me to feel the progression in my body throughout the week. And it was like the exact vacation that I needed. I was coming from very busy family life and was able to create that space to get away and being able to invest in my practice, and then having nourishing food provided every day afterwards was just a real treat. I also just loved the connection that we got from everyone that was in the room, and got to know them on a different level than I would in class, and it was just such a unique experience that I'm going to treasure the memory of for a very long time. But coming back from my vacation there, or retreat, it was so great to take that into a rejuvenated practice where I could feel comfortable having that weekly cadence and being able to draw on what I had learned there. So it was a wonderful time.
Yeah. And of course, it being associated with Calgary Iyengar yoga, the level of yoga was excellent. You know, the feedback we were getting during the week was really good. It was a really good week of yoga practice. Breath work, I loved the breath work. One of the things I particularly enjoyed was during Shavasana or during breath work, listening to all the sounds in the area, all the ambience. There'd be the birds singing, you know, dog barking in the background, you know, motorcycles going down the road. You know, it was all the sounds of Mexico in the background. And then, of course, the doors and windows are open, and it's just this nice, cool breeze kind of blowing into the studio. It was just a really special week.
A complete sensory experience.
Mm-hmm. and just the experience of the casa. You know, it's a kind of a quirky place, but you know, it really added to the experience. The fact that there's a swimming pool there, and you can lie around at the swimming pool, or you can get off by yourself and do some reading. There's just a lot of flexibility there in terms of what's offered. And it being in Puerto Vallarta itself, wow, in the center part of town, you're not far from anything. You can get down to Malacan and wander around. The evenings are nice. It seems like all the local folks are out on the street doing things. Very culturally rich down there.